Hello everyone, this is ChakaWhat here, and today I'm going to be presenting to you my top 10 Fallout 4 beginner tips. This list was suggested to me by Eric, so thanks for watching my videos, dude. Up at number 10, don't panic. I know it sounds like something straight out of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but seriously, don't panic. The wasteland is unforgiving and dangerous, and it won't get any better no matter what. So quick save often, always buy fresh supplies, and don't freeze up. It's okay to run away from a fight if things get too hard. 9. Have high charisma. Failing speech checks is just embarrassing. Max your charisma out as soon as you possibly can. You've probably heard this everywhere. This way you can easily extort people, just be careful who you have with you when you do that. And you can also take different routes and quests and speed up storylines. High charisma just makes the game a whole lot easier. 8. Join all the factions. You kind of automatically join the Minutemen unless you make a conscious effort to avoid them, but I'm serious. Join the Railroad, the Brotherhood of Steel, and the Institute. All the factions have wonderful quests that are great ways to boost companion affinity and just experience the game really. Also, many of the quest lines are intertwined with each other. I'd only advise that you know who you're going to end the game with as to not get too emotionally attached to one faction that will become your enemy. I'm so sorry, Brotherhood. 7. Collect junk. I know collecting junk doesn't sound very glamorous, but you might be surprised when you find yourself in need of some wonder glue, or hot plates, or a biometric scanner. Junk can be used to upgrade weapons, craft stuff for your settlements, or just to be pawned off at the nearest trader for some easy caps. 6. Don't yell "Die Kami" to Captain Zhao. Please, just don't. In order to progress through the quest Here There Be Monsters, I really just don't suggest choosing this option. Though I know there are some passionate people out there who would like this option, it doesn't really do anyone any good. Besides, Zhao is pretty agreeable and has had 200 years now to mull over all he's done. Besides, you get some pretty kick-ass rewards from him. 5. Give chems to Mama Murphy. Giving chems to Mama Murphy not only prepares first-time players for the troubles ahead, it can also unlock unique dialogue options throughout the main questline, including a different way to get away from Skinny Malone and Darla, and an easy way to take down the Courser in order to get the Courser chip. Though many companions don't really approve of this, it still can be very useful. 4. Listen while traveling. The sole survivor isn't the only one doing sneak attacks. Like I said for the don't panic, the Commonwealth is unforgiving. Since there are many creatures roaming the wastes, I highly recommend you just watch your step and listen when you're traveling around. This can also help to start quests like Kid in the Fridge, as you need to listen for Billy's cries from the fridge. 3. Sacrifice yourself for Kent Connolly. You know, I have a policy where I avoid killing ghouls if I can. I make an exception for Sinjin. I enjoy killing that bastard. Saving Kent Connolly during the Silver Shroud quest is really in the best interest of all parties involved. Not only does this garner a love reaction from many companions, it adds a scene with Kent and Hancock, and Kent will also offer upgrades to the Silver Shroud armor at levels 25, 35, and 45. You will, however, need to have very high charisma for this, and it will only happen if you choose the option where you volunteer to be killed first. 2. Modify your weapons and armor. Not only is this a good way to gain affinity with Preston Garvey and Codsworth, there is a certain pride one feels when they kill an enemy with a powerful weapon that they themselves have created. This goes hand in hand with the collecting junk tip, as modifying weapons and armor is only made possible by being resourceful. This is also a good way for low-level players to make great weapons with what they have. And for number 1, I implore you to plan your companions. Before you start, figure out which companions you want, which ones you think you'll be spending the most time with, Hancock, and in what order you'll travel with them. Certain companions have unique dialogue for quests and encounters, such as bringing Nick to meet Dima in Far Harbor. It also depends on what kind of character you'll be playing, whether they be kind, neutral, or evil. Some companions are harder to gain affinity with than others. I remember McCready and Strong being really challenging, while Nick and Hancock were pieces of cake for me. So just be sure you know what your companions like and dislike before you choose them. I hope you've enjoyed my list and found it helpful, and remember to like and subscribe. Bye!
Do you believe in kissing, honey? You bet I do. Well, I believe in kissing, honey, when the moon is new.